we see Imam Al Haq has played superbly throughout the one-day series. Has been a solid man at the top for Pakistan. He's gone about his business really well. And on the other side, the total opposite, Fakhar Zaman. He's been erratic. He's struggled for runs in this series. Managed a 44 in the winning cause with the Wanderers, and they'll be hoping that he finds that rhythm and dynamic nature.
Steyn it is. A little bit of movement back in towards the left-hander. Pakistan open their accounts.
Sometimes as an opening bowler you try and read into things, and the fact that he's got the lucky inside edge and it's gone away for 2, you start to think, well, hopefully it's not going to be one of those days where everything goes against me. But the good thing to see was a little bit of shape for Steyn up front.
Yeah, and you watch people through series and games, and sometimes the outcome or the results and the wicket hauls or the hundreds aren't there. But Steyn, for example, looks really good. He looks back at his best. He swung the white ball a little bit. His pace is up. And as I say that, he bowls a leg stump, long hop, and goes for 4. He'll be disappointed with that, Will Steyn. Really just wants to stay on top of his game. You're bowling well and things aren't going your way. You need to stay hungry, and suddenly they just little change of luck, a couple of wickets go your way and you're up and running.
I can remember back to sometimes you start badly as a bowler. When I talk to badly, it's not the worst delivery, but it's just slid down the leg side. He's gone pick up the wickets.
It's in the air, should be taken, and it is taken. Steyn has struck early. When Steyn strikes early, this team can often be very different.
Well, they had a good stand off the surface. The pace was there, but it got big on Imam Al Haq. Just no position to play the pull shot as it rushed him on the move. I think they're checking for the no ball here.
Yeah, he got out in the same fashion the test match that took place here at Newlands. Short pitch delivery, popped it up in the air. Good, really good batting lineup for Pakistan, and done very well in the initial part of their career.
Oh, another one, and that's been dispatched for 4, as you'd expect.
And as a captain, you're quietly saying to yourself, what's going on here? 2 full tosses.
Yeah, I saw Imi a couple of occasions at the Wanderers doing the same thing. It's unusual for Tahir, and today newer ball, maybe just slipping out, and it's 2 full.
And they actually have a different peak. Beautifully picked off from Steyn. 2 straight, and Barber's off to a flyer. 9 off, just 4 deliveries.
Yeah, he'd be disappointed with that, Steyn. Maybe looking for too much swing, but it's a leg stump half volley. And South Africa, after picking up the first wicket, they just offered 1 or 2 freebies. We've seen the full toss from Tahir, now the leg stump half volley from Steyn.
I got a question for both you guys. It's a long, lower order. That's nice and fine, and that's gone for 4. Got that away, and he's got it away for a boundary.
Zaman's looking for any width. We've seen that throughout the series, throughout the tour. He's pretty lethal on anything that's short and wide. He loves to play the cross bat cover drive. Gets a thick edge. 34 for 1 after 6.2. Not a bad start.
Yeah, he really does grab with that bottom hand. So he's really always got to hit the ball late, otherwise he chops on or finds the edge. He's got away with that one.
And he's found the gap again there. Backward square on the offside, and I think that's gone again. It has, back to back. So there's a couple of boundaries inside half of this over.
Yeah, just what the doctor ordered for Fakhar Zaman. Back-to-back boundaries, just getting that rate up now, just below 6. Pressures
off this over. 1 ball remaining. And that is down the ground for 4. That is a wonderful stroke. Babar Azam is a fine cricketer. What a way to sign off that over. 14 runs from it. 43 for 1.
in a fortunate state of form. It's grasped, it's dropped. Well, that really should have been taken. It wasn't a quick catch at first slip. It was Hashim Amla, I think, yeah, who grasped it. The ball seemed to loop to him and he just wasn't there.
Oh, straight through his hands. It's a comfortable height too. He'll be so disappointed with that. Nicely played. Just a little punch. The outfield is sparse. It'll go for 4. Fakhar Zaman again. Brings up 50 for Pakistan.
Yeah, he somehow finds a way. Fakhar gets hit on the helmet very often, doesn't react, pulls the next ball or drives the
shot. So good from Babar Azam. Nobody move, nobody go anywhere. Just somebody throw the ball back. Exquisite.
And that's what Ramiz was talking about. Just normal cricket shots so far. The only one that has played anything too expansive has been Fakhar, because he has been given width at times by Dale Steyn.
It's been last 5 ODIs. Pull him! Too far across, and leg stump goes cartwheeling. A wonderful breakthrough that, because Babar Azam was playing so well.
Babar Azam is looking perplexed. He's wondering how he could get bowled behind him. Just missed the ball. Didn't move across as far as some others do. What a shock. Not the sound that you expect to hear when the ball passes down your leg side.
Back for getting wickets as well. Someone who doesn't bowl with any great pace. What a shot. Punch down the ground from Fakhar Zaman. Really finding his rhythm. Dangerous signs for South Africa.
77 for 2. That's friendly half volley to start and beautifully put away by Hafiz. There was a little bit of shape through the air. No real pace from Dale Steyn.
See du Plessis look away in disgust. There's a very soft delivery from Dale Steyn. The long half volley, almost in many ways not
for South Africa to try and win the World Cup. Could that be the finalists? England versus South Africa. It's going to be the first game, that's for sure. And that's beautifully played. Change of pace, just cut across at 100 kilometers per hour, and Zaman adjusted brilliantly just to punch it down the ground.
Yeah, what he managed to do is open his hip up and allow his hands to get on top of the bounce, because it wasn't a half volley by any means. He had to get up and keep the hands high, and he managed to find the middle of the bat. So not an easy shot. Fakhar Zaman, as we said, he finds ways to score in awkward places, different places to a lot of other batsmen, and that's the key.
It can be frustrating to bowl at. Just when you think you have his number and you beat him with a slower delivery, he's able to do something like that. Open his hip and hit with topspin.
There's a delay in play. Nicely punched down the ground. Du Plessis gets a hand on it and it just steers it past Imran Tahir, who ends up on his back. Boundary time for Fakhar Zaman. Picks up a 50, his 9th 50, first of the series, and his first against South Africa. It's brought up with a bit of comedy.
Well played, Fakhar Zaman. Well, Imran Tahir couldn't get the brakes on fast enough there. Du Plessis with the big dive, palms it, and Tahir just overruns it. But it brings up 50 for Fakhar Zaman. His strike rate is 89, nearing 90, and 7 boundaries.
Also brings up the 100 for Pakistan. An expensive first over from Will. That's gone for 8, 103 for 2. the circus song. That's what it ended up diving to his right. He gets a good hit. And so South Africa now trying to use their fifth bowling option to be shared by Petlakwaya and Mulder. And straight away they go hard at him and they pick the gap. Beautifully placed in the end. Boundary to start.
Yeah, he likes that pick-up, pull, flick off the pads. That's Fakhar Zaman, and Petlakwaya was expensive at the Wanderers. He's had the one good game in the series with both bat and ball, but outside that he's been a little bit expensive, lacked a little bit of consistency, and he'll want to increase the good performances from.
Talked about how Fakhar Zaman hasn't been able to get many runs so far on the tour, but 44 in Johannesburg, and now he's followed it up with a 50 here. But a few fortunate shots up front, a few thick edges. And once he really settled in and got going, he played some exquisite shots, particularly straight down the ground. And really has looked the best touch that we've seen from him throughout this tour. He's had a brilliant start to his international career. His career stats are simply impressive. I think there's nothing more you can say about them. He's got 58 of 61 deliveries. And as we said, the strength of his innings has been those 4 boundaries straight down the ground. Got him, ran at him to try and create a variation.
It's a glove and it's got past the other man with the gloves and gone for 4.
Yeah, the attempted change of pace. Avoided the keeper. It went extremely fine. Does wind up Fakhar Zaman when he sees an opportunity. Frustrating for South Africa.
Well, it's a nice crack off the bat and beautifully picked as well. That's a really good shot.
Getting hold of that one properly, Fakhar Zaman. Short ball and played beautifully. Have a look at the roll of the wrist. Lovely shot.
Top edge, cries of catch it. Tahir's down there. Oh, Imran Tahir, have you made it? He's not celebrating. Yes, he is. It's a nice link. He says it was gone. Mikey's right. I've got to take his word for this unless we see something. Oh, just got the heel out the way, I think. Oh, it's a matter of inches. Don't see any movement of
28 for the loss of 4.
Pakistan were moving nicely down the wicket, punch down the ground, and much needed boundary.
Out. Sure. Just like that, I think that'll relieve the pressure. Short ball, wrong gun, put away for 4.
Yeah, 6 off the over 100. Popped up in the air. It's going to land safely. Dale Steyn tried to make his ground across. Oh, this could be close. Another chance for a run out. And it could be gone. It was thrown to the bowler's end.
And he's short of the crease. It's a big scalp for South Africa. Yeah, the bails are off. He's short of the crease. And damage has been done. They were struggling as a pair, didn't call correctly. What about a couple of balls back?
Oh, another catch goes down, and this is going to be a boundary. That could have closed the door for Pakistan. They'd managed to pick that up. They brought the slip into place, but unfortunately could.
Oh, that's a good shot. That's a really good shot. Dive is on. End result is 4 runs. That is a 5. So Mulder now. Just a couple of overs he's bowled so far. Down the ground. Well played, actually. Noted that mid-off was in a stand position, so that's a really good shot.
Maybe I was just nervous of outs. Mulder gets the wicket. Caught at mid-wicket by Van der Dussen.
Side. Bowled him. Off stump out the ground. Another wicket goes down. Stain it is. Well, that's clubbed away. Has it gone to the way? Yes, it has. What a way to start the over. That is a lovely shot.
And it's gone.
Yeah, they played together, the CPL, Dale Steyn and Imad Wasim. So be well aware of what Dale Steyn does when he bowls at this stage of the game. And that was a magnificent shot.
Left in the innings. That's gone over the top of the keeper, and that's just the one bounce, and it's gone. So the last ball of the innings. Very good shot indeed. And that has gone all the way. What a shot that is to finish the innings. Wow, that is...
Yeah, this was an excellent shot. He just held his shape, and when he got a half decent bat on it, hitting it with the wind, it was always going to reach the fence. And on this occasion, it's gone over the fence for 6. What a way to end the innings. Excellent.